During the last session, the Aimless had split up and made their way throughout the city, trying to investigate more of what was happening with the uh, demons from the plane of fire, as well as what was going on with the Dilla. As they were split up, they weren't aware of all of the happenings going on with the town guard. And through a series of unfortunate interactions, the Aimless were cast out of the city, Dolvo. As they made their way down, the guards didn't take the words of warning as seriously as they should, except for one guard that did escort them down to where they stand now. With the um, the guard from Rockdale, is he going to be with you guys, or is he just going to still stay there?
I think we asked him whether he was fine to take the horses back by himself, because Engel
Got it.
was
Okay,
storming off, so I was in a hurry to go after him.
got it. So with that, the guard from Rockdale did depart. Also trying to, did you guys give him word to bring proof back from Rockdale, or was that not?
Remember
No, I
that?
don't think we had. No, I don't know. We didn't do that. No.
Okay. So he made his way back, and the Aimless now have devised a plan to hopefully lure the two remaining demons to their demise. All right, let's join them now.
Right, I just remembered we were trying to capture one to show it to the guards. We can't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's what you say. Yeah, I think poison will work because poison like keeps them in a state where they're not dead. Right? Because like it's like, yeah, I think I told Loxy like yeah, because when we poisoned them last time, they stayed. Or I guess hang on, I probably shouldn't say it too loud. I'll whisper. I'll whisper. So
Yes.
last time, um, it, it didn't outright kill them. Their body stayed there. But when I stabbed them in the neck, they died and they turned to ash. Wait, although I did use their weapon, I think when I stabbed them.
You think it might have been that?
You want to take a look at it?
Did they? I I I think you just stabbed them to be safe, right? I think you said they basically looked dead already. Were they even breathing when you stabbed them?
No, I didn't feel a pulse. No, I didn't feel a pulse.
So yeah, then it might have just been something with the dagger. Maybe if you just left them,
Well,
it would be
I
fine.
I
But then,
hand over the dagger to Locke. I'm like, does it look different to you? Doesn't look different to me.
and also they did use one of the daggers to stab that guard like way back at the foot of the mountain. Remember when we first saw them?
Hmm.
To be fair, we did go after them pretty quickly then, but I don't remember that guard turning into ash either.
Hmm. Okay. Well,
If we do want to catch them, what other ways could we have other than hoping that they are disabled when they're poisoned? I could catch one alive, quote unquote, with polymorph. If it does manage to go through, then they would stay as some kind of animal for a while that we could catch and bring there, and then it would turn back into what it originally was in front of the
I guess
guards.
the problem is that the problem is that we don't have any way of stopping them from casting spells if we do catch them.
Well, if they're polymorphs, they couldn't.
No, when we turn them back.
Oh yeah, yeah. We would have to fight them in front of the guards then. Absolutely.
And that could be that could be seen as us bringing them in there and causing malicious harm to people. Like I don't
Yeah, I
want to say
guess.
that, but at the same, they're already us and how they're so.
Be awesome if I could reverse the direction of the dome to keep something in instead of out.
Yeah.
Bernie kind of pipes up. Well, could we, while it's unconscious, get into a corner and create the dome so it's trapped in a corner? Say, for example, if one of us is holding the creature, and then you create the dome where it can't escape from that corner.
But they can climb walls, and I don't know. It would have to be a corner where there's actually no way out, more like almost a cave or something, or a nook. If it was really just
But
a
that's what I'm
corner, they
saying.
could just climb out.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
Because if you created it, say, for example, in a doorway, then it would be stuck in that room. Or if you wanted to, you could create it against the corner of a room and it would be stuck in that corner.
Provided the room is low enough so that my dome actually reaches the ceiling. I think in most rooms it wouldn't, but yeah, but a doorway would work. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, polymorph could still be a good idea then. Because it lasts for an hour. We would have an hour where they're just some little animal. I could make them into something slow as well, like, I don't know, a snail. So they can't run. And then we could position them somewhere, trap them somehow. Then when they turn back, they're in the trap.
Maybe. I mean, the only thing I can think of that would actually, again, like they also have they have other ways of getting out of things. Not to mention too, I think their invisibility is a skill and not an actual spell, or or a spell that they can like. There's way too many factors. Because yeah, even if we trap them in a certain spot, they have ways of also kind of alluding to or avoiding detection around us as well too. While they're chained up and while they're.
Yeah, when they're turned back, yes, you're right. They might have some way of teleporting out. But when they're polymorphed, they really can't do anything that the animal could do. The only thing that remains of your original self when you're polymorphed is your personality. You're still you. But even your intelligence goes away. So any magical skills, even if they're not really spell casting, would definitely disappear as well.
Well, the
Hope
trouble
so.
with polymorph would be is if they would believe that the original form was the demon as opposed to us changing a dog into a demon.
Yeah, exactly.
So if
That's the
we just,
problem on that.
they might think, oh, he just grabbed a dog and turned it into a demon to get off the hook.
They might. I actually couldn't, but yeah, they would probably not know that much about spell casting. You can only turn stuff. Usually, you can only turn stuff into weak things, not into something strong like a demon.
I mean, we could try doing like a control person, I think, but I don't know if they would count as a person. Maybe
Yeah,
dominate mind or command.
well, yeah, I did have that idea, right? I wanted to switch spells for that. This long rest.
But I think for command, I don't think that one lasts that long, does it?
I think it wasn't command. Let me check my spell book again. That's something where I could give them a like a long-term command that they would fulfill for up to 8 hours or something, I think.
Yeah.
Suggestion. Yeah, up to 8 hours. Only works on creatures that are capable of being charmed, though they might be resistant to
Proof,
being
yeah.
charmed.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a power to create an illusion?
Mm, what kind of illusion are you thinking? I think we can
Well,
both do stuff with fire, for example, and
we know what they look like already. So if we could somehow make that projection within the city, it obviously doesn't need to attack, but if they would still see that creature, they might back off and reconsider us.
Maybe. But I think too, they also I think the what's it called? Isn't there like a check they can make, like an insight check against it, right?
yeah, I
Or I
think
guess if
intelligence.
English speaking in game, there's a there's it is possible that they may be smart enough to see through it.
True. Hmm. Hmm.
I also have charm monster. What exactly does the charmed condition?
Yeah.
Yeah, they become friendly to us and they couldn't attack us, but again, obviously only works if they can even be charmed in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could charm it and it would be friendly to us, then we could probably convince it that in order to help us, its friends, it would have to show itself to the guards and then flee again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, I could also try to put them to sleep. I have sleep,
Hmm.
which is for how
That could
long?
work.
Oh, that's only 1 minute duration. That's not very long.
I
And
mean,
again, it only works on creatures that are not immune to being charmed.
we could take the precautions of
Which
and
spell was that?
uh,
Sleep.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Go on, Eagle.
no, I was gonna say we could, like I said, we could just so we could still bound and gag them. That would take care of most of their casting abilities. But yeah, still not sure in terms of how to deal with their innate casting abilities.
I don't know how that works.
Because yeah,
I
probably
feel
most
like
people
for
work.
innate casting, they still need to do some things, right? It doesn't just happen.
No, not always. Not always.
Hmm.
Ingle, like think specs. Like I know of certain spell certain classes that have the ability of using spells without any type of somatic or items and stuff like that, like anything at all. And in reality, yeah, technically warlocks and sorcerers, they don't need them. They don't need to do anything because sorcerers have meta magic and they can use meta magic to do silent spell or quick cast or anything like that. And then warlocks, they have certain patrons can give them the ability to do something like that too. And I'm speaking as me as a player, not not Engel. Hilarious that Engel's just naming off these things. Like, what the heck?
Also, speaking as a player, looking into innate spellcasting, they do still need all the components unless their stat block specifically says they don't need one of the components. Like often it will say they don't need material components, but they
Yeah, no,
still
I know.
need verbal and somatic components. Even
Well,
for
unless it
innate
says
spellcasting.
unless it's silent. Like I said, sorcerers can do silent spellcasting. So
Yeah,
anything that's
unless
somatic
they
would
have
have to.
something that
Yeah,
specifically allows them, but by default they still need it.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, but yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Like I said, it's
Yeah.
just I was talking about like there are classes that can do that, and I think I think the class that we're dealing with right now, and again, this is just me as a player guessing. I think they're sorcerers. I don't think they are warlocks. 'Cause I don't think warlocks can cast fireball, and I think sorcerers can. I think at a certain point. And obviously, again, I'm not looking. It's just me,
Yeah.
talking.
I don't know if they're really part of any traditional class. I think they're more likely to just be a creature that has some abilities, including some spell casting.
Yeah.
And if they really are from the plane of fire, then fireball would be uh, a natural spell for them to be able to cast, I think.
Yeah. But still, yeah. Um,
We could also try to knock them out, just attack without the intent to kill.
I mean, I think the problem still is that they can evade us really easily. Like that's kind of what we ran into last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Like I said, I don't know. I still think going um based off of what they have, like I think still we might have to weigh the consequences of like, either taking them in there and running the risk of them like, still being able to do some stuff, or tying them up and holding them in like here, down here, and having them come out here and look at it. I don't know.
Yeah. I think we might have to confront them and then try all the other things that we can think of, but if nothing else works, we'll just have to try to take one out non-lethally.
It's gonna be fun.
Like I can prep. I already have polymorph prepped. I could prep suggestion because that's the lowest level of the spells that I have that would rely on them being able to be charmed, and it's honestly one of the stronger ones. So it's actually lucky that it's such low level. And then when we confront them, I can try that first. If that doesn't work, 2 times, I can try polymorph. If that doesn't work, then we'll just have to give it our all. We don't die. We can definitely make ourselves less fireballable by spreading out a bit more here. We were really, penned to get, or
I don't think we really had a choice in this
yeah,
cellar.
if we can avoid AoE, then that's already better as well.
Boy. Okay. Well, first we have to lure him out here. So how are we gonna do that? I don't know. Anyways, can you think of any surefire ways of doing that?
Surefire ways of doing what?
Oh, luring them out here.
Oh, no. I think we're their targets, but then again, they ran from us.
I guess me, Angle, will just have to do something about it. You know?
Yeah.
Me being Angle.
So are you guys waiting for something to happen?
I think if we want to confront them, we'll have to do it tomorrow anyways, because I'm gonna want to swap some spells around. So unless you have something else you want to do now, I think we should just rest, and I'll switch that around, and then tomorrow we can see if we can, somehow fight them if they don't do it themselves tonight already.
Yeah, no, you could probably do it tomorrow. That sounds fine to me.
Okay. What do you guys want to do while you're doing a long rest? Go straight to sleep, or
I'm probably just gonna go ahead and just meditate, such.
okay. So are you guys doing shifts or straight meditation, sleep, or
We'll do watches and shifts, I'd say.
You'd watch this and shit, yeah.
okay. First, second, third.
I can move first, I don't mind.
Okay. Borneo goes second, I guess.
I'll go last.
Okay. So you're all three of you seem to pass the time in a very quiet part of Wilmore. Nothing seems to disturb you, and nothing seems to approach the dome. As you spend the last remaining time, the sun starts coming up, and another day is upon you.
Yeah, I'll probably go out here and check see if this was disturbed. I guess I turned and looked and see if it was disturbed.
I will say in this area, You are in a grassy part of Wilmore. There is the very edge of, like around here, there is the very edge of the mountain, kind of like this. There are a few trees dotted around, but not packed, just to let you know.
Okay. Okay.
Another idea.
What's up?
Speak with dead. They can tell them what
Oh.
killed them.
Yeah, you could have led with that. Yeah. Oh, actually, do I even have that spell? I think I'm.
I
Hang on.
have
I
it.
think I
I've
might
got
have
it.
that one too. Oh, you have it on hand right now?
Yeah, I was writing down what spells I'm switching out anyways, and then I saw that one. So yeah, I just put in Discord what I'm switching out: Analyze Blood for Speak with Dead and Chromatic Orb for Suggestion. And I already have Polymorph, which was the other idea we had.
Oh, you're a giant bat now.
That should be a much smaller bat in the back of my neck. I don't know what happened to me. I'm supposed to be here too.
I believe you said you were going through the bat last session, so I made you invisible.
I was doing what through the bat? I think here I am myself again in the bubble. Just resting. Here I am. All right. Nothing happened during the night. I think during your shifts.
Nothing in mind.
Hmm. Do you think they would? I had another idea of how to convince the guards that we're fine. Do you think they would let us in to cast Speak with Dead on one of the corpses of the soldiers? I have a feeling they would really want to do that.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe if we can just get some partial evidence now, that's enough to get them to think about it, and then that could like be the actual proper evidence that they would then allow us to actually bring forward. The fact that their dad can tell them who killed them.
Okay. I think I also might swap out some spells too. Next time we sleep.
Okay.
For sure. There's a few spells I don't use often, so I can swap them out for some that I can definitely see being used more often. And will actually help us out. Actually, technically, as a cleric, I should have this spell on me at all times anyway, but I don't. I definitely should switch out for protection from good and evil, obviously. I mean, right? Like, or
It would
detect good
fit.
and evil at least, right?
Yeah.
One of those two.
Should.
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
The dome would also disappear around now, the end of the long rest.
Yes.
Yep.
Do we have any way of tracking them?
Again, technically detect good and evil may do that, but they have to be within 30 feet of me.
Not really,
Did you
then.
manage to get any of their blood?
I just swapped away from an analyzed blood again anyways. And I think I'm not high enough level to find out the location. Mistaken. Require... yeah, even for the approximate location, it would have to be a 7th level spell slot, which... nope. Not for a while. I'm up to 5 so far.
There.
I think they would have stayed in the city. Maybe there's just been more deaths ever since we left.
I don't know. No idea. Oh, yep, I do have a way to track them. Dang it.
But you will need to rest to swap it out, or what? Why dang
Yeah,
it?
clairvoyance.
You can swap it out right now. You just did a long rest.
Okay. Wait, I'm going through the list right now. I'll give you a definite list of what I'm swapping out.
That's what
DM.
I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good that you looked at it first.
Yes. Oh, never mind. No, I mean, I guess clairvoyance does help, but yeah, no, clairvoyance actually would help. Yeah. Okay. Let me just make sure which level they are. It's 3rd level. So actually, I need all of those. Actually, all those are really good. So let's do this then. Okay, so let's swap out. Where's it at? And you want this in campaign?
Yes, please.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Speak with dead and suggestion. Mm-hmm.
that one.
Okay.
Although I gotta check to make sure that it'll actually take it out, because sometimes for some reason, like it'll have them in like the 2nd level and the 3rd level slots.
Mhm.
And I don't know if once I remove it, will it take them out of those slots, or will they just like create more?
Hmm.
What is it? Why can't I find false life on here? I wish it would be in like. I wish it would be in like a alphabetical order instead of just kind of thrown in there.
The list of spells.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they're sorted by level.
I can't get rid of false life. Because false life is part of my kit. So here, I'll get rid of. Nope, can't get rid of Bane either. Okay. Okay, I have to do put the wounds in. So, let me edit it real quick, DM.
Sure.
There we go. Inflict wounds. I'll get rid of for that. And then what's the next one? It was going to be 4 points is third level. For right now, I'll just get rid of create food and water as well. Put clairvoyance in.
Is the spell save DC determined?
What's up?
How is spell save DC determined?
It's 12 plus your proficiency bonus and your spell attack modifier.
It's 8 plus. Just looked it up.
Yeah. 8 plus, yeah. 8 plus
Right,
proficiency
8
plus
yeah. Spell attack modifier, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Spell ability modifier.
Spell ability modifier.
Yeah.
So many uneven like that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know, you get the modifier increases by 1 every 2, so when they're uneven, 1 wasted.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What? Wait, what? Excuse me? This is a spell that I did not know I got. Hang on, what is this? Oh, that's right. Never mind. I know which one it is. I completely forgot I had this spell, but I don't want to use it. It's a commune, the contact your deity for divine proxy to ask up to 3 questions. Yes, I forgot. I had that, but I don't want to use it yet because that one is for the oh crap, we need to figure this out.
Yeah.
I'm not quite there yet.
Watch us be dead by the end of this encounter.
Hey, if that's how the dice rolls, that's how the dice rolls, right?
right, now that you guys are awake, what's next for you?
I just looked at it. I guess Locke, you said you want to try to talk to them and see if they want to let you speak to the dead.
Feel like they won't, but I think it's good that we have that in the back pocket now. Like if we get them to actually be open to looking at proof, then that would be essentially irrefutable proof. But I don't think they'll let us do that if we just come up to them.
Okay. I'm also gonna go ahead and pick up the actually hang on, did the wine look disturbed on the ground and food?
Okay. Yeah, as you look at it, nothing seems to be eaten, nothing seems to be touched.
Okay. All right. I'll just go ahead and pick it up, put it back in my bag.
Okay. And I think the ration was from Bernie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bernie will take his as well. Okay.
Do you have some way of tracking them, Engel or Bernie? Yes.
Yes and no. I can use clairvoyance. Actually, hang on a second. Hang on. Now that I have clairvoyance, this third level, third level. I think. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is really far. Okay, so wait, do I have to be in that area? So it says I can create an invisible sensor within range in a location familiar to me, a place that I have visited or seen before, or an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door, around a corner, or a grove of trees. The sensor remains in place for duration, and it can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. When you cast a spell, you choose seeing or hearing, and you can use the chosen sense through the sensor as you are in that space as an action. You can switch between it seeing and hearing. The creature that can see the sensor, such as a creature benefiting from see invisibility or true sight, sees a luminous, intangible orb about the size of your fist. But the range is a mile. So my question
Okay.
is, do I have to be in the spot where I want to cast it, or can I cast it from here as long as I'm within like a mile radius? So like if we're outside the gate,
Say the spell name again.
clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance. Okay. And then you were saying?
So say like we're outside the gate, right? Or like
Mhm.
a little further away from the gate where like I'm not bothering the guards. Can I then
Yeah.
class clairvoyance and have it go to where like the shrine was where that dog was at?
Okay. Within range in a location familiar to you, or in an obvious location. I mean, it sounds like that sensor is in a fixed location, but you just go back and forth between your vision and the vision that
Yeah,
you want to
exactly.
see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, oh
So
no, sorry.
as long as it's within a mile range of that sensor, it'll work.
Okay. But then when I cast it, I don't have to be at that location to cast it. I can cast it within the mile and then tell it where
Yeah,
and then make it okay.
exactly. Yeah, yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
That's what I wanted to make sure.
yeah.
That's what I
As
wanted to
long
make sure.
as, like I'm saying, the sensor's not going to move. So whatever's in that mile radius,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Or
Okay.
oh, you create an invisible sensor within range in a familiar location. Yeah, as long as it's within a mile to the sensor.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So like if you wanted to put the sensor down and then go through the portal, that sensor would still be active as long as whatever you're looking for is within a mile of the sensor.
Okay.
If that
Okay.
makes sense.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. So you could
Okay.
jump 10 miles down the road and it still works.
Sounds good. Okay. Okay. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. In terms of looking, I think it's just me looking through normally, right? I'd have to like
Or
pass.
or
Oh,
hear. You choose one or the other. You choose
yeah,
seeing
yeah,
or
yeah,
hearing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think hearing actually might be a little easier to do, but that's yeah. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, we could do that. Although for that spell, I need some components, so we'll have to go ahead and grab some.
Yes.
What do you need?
I need a focus that's worth at least 100 GP, either a jeweled horn for hearing or a glass eye for seeing.
Yeah. So I would imagine that you just literally pick up, like, for example, the glass eye, and you just
Mhm.
look into it. You're not like your vision, like with Locke, his vision and hearing go blank, and he only hears and sees through the bat. This is just like literally an object you're looking or hearing through.
Hmm.
So, like for example, if it was a stone, you would just put the stone to your eye and see through the
Yeah,
stone.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Okay.
yeah.
So, funny thing, Locke, I think I know how to get these items.
What? Really?
Engel kind of laughs a little bit.
You you
Pulls,
mean the cleric
pull-
school?
no, pulls out the chest, pulls out the chest, and pulls out a sheet of paper and writes up on the paper. Um, need jeweled horn and glass eye, and then proceeds to put 200 gold uh in the chest, and then closes it.
Do you do this in secret or do you explain what you're doing?
I explain what I'm doing. I show him like, we'll just ask Sebastian to grab it.
Make
He's
sure
in
to
a
mention
city.
that he actually needs to spend all that money too. Otherwise, he'll be like, "Oh, I found one for 10 gold," and he'll send you the
Oh,
leftover
true.
money.
I'll thank you, thank you. So I'll rewrite it. I'll X out. I'll add a note on there, a little addendum. It says, "Please make sure the glass eye and the jeweled horn are at least worth 100 gold, and use
Hmm.
this money to purchase it." And I put the 200 gold in there.
Okay.
Still take a while though.
But it's a bona fide way of getting it, though. Like,
Yeah,
instead of
yeah.
yeah,
Instead
because
of
we're
not
nowhere
getting
near
it
a
at
town
all.
right now. Yeah, we're nowhere near a town right now that we can easily get into and buy stuff. But
Yeah.
he's in. I would say, is that more like is it a town? Or is it more like a metropolis, or is it like a hamlet? Like, you know
What
what I mean?
what is?
Where
Tordia?
Sebastian's at, or Tordia? Yeah,
I would say it's like a. I would say it's a full city because it's
it's a
got like
city, right? Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, it's a full site. It's a full city. So yeah, it'll be easier to find that there than anywhere where we are now.
Yeah,
One would
for
think.
Yeah.
sure.
So
I was also thinking about
I
Link's
would,
bag, but that's unfortunately limited to 75 gold.
75. Yeah.
I did think of another thing looking through our bag of holding though. We do have the notebook of knowledge as well. We could, if we can find some way of formulating a question, there's a chance that we get an answer about where they are. Depends on some luck, but it's an option.
How many times can we use a notebook of knowledge?
A maximum of, I think, 10 times. We've used it 7 times so far, so we've got 3 uses left.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What
Sorry
a
to
reaction.
use it. Sorry to use it for finding out where the next toilet was that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only have 10 trial questions before your subscription ends.
Yeah.
Right. It's like an AI bot, AI chat bot.
Exactly. Yep. Only
I love
10
it.
more questions left for my free trial.
Well, what's the subscription fee? Well, you have to sacrifice one baby dragon.
No.
It
That's why.
requires the heads of 3 wyvern.
And that is why it's not used a whole lot.
Yep.
There we go. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we can go up there and you can try to ask them. There's nothing, it's not gonna hurt, to ask. And also see if there's been any more deaths. Who knows?
Bernie pipes up. How often does Sebastian check the box you got?
I think at least
It's a
once a day,
day.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I think once a day. Unless it was that one time where we told him, specifically that there's going to be 3, there was going to be more barrels coming in.
Were the barrels still in there when you checked now? You took those out?
No, I think he took them out because he sent a note back saying that they wouldn't dare drink them without us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So okay. So it sounds like what we have to do is 1, get back in there, find a way for all of us to get back in there. Preferably one that does not require a lock to be, polymorphed. 2, look into why they are tying up loose ends with the Darnia. Saying your name right?
Dadilla.
Dadilla.
Mhm.
Why they're tying up loose ends with Dadilla. And 3, figure out who ordered that. Because again, that's a whole keg, or that's a whole cask full of poison. That's not just poison for poison's sake. That was a lot of poison.
It was, but then again, it was not, or apparently not used since, for years at this point.
Exactly. So again, but who ordered it? That's another thing too. You have to figure out who ordered
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And then we have to talk to the husband. So that's the main thing.
In order to do that, we need to get into the town. In order to get into the town, we might have to find those remaining demons, potentially. I mean, I think either we try to search them through, like, call it traditional means, see if we can find any tracks or anything like that, more of their blood trails, or we try using the notebook, or we go talk to the guards at the gate again. I think those are the 3 main options we have, as far as I can see.
You can tell the guards again. What's they can say? No, again.
All right. All right, then let's trek back up there. I guess we can look out for potential tracks or trails on the way there.
Quick question. What is everyone's passive perception?
I think mine's still 17.
14.
17, 14.
And let me double check. Yeah, 17.
Okay.
I have really good passive investigation. It's 18, but
And
that
then
comes in rarely.
the Bernie. How about Bernie?
I don't think
We'll
we
just,
created one for him.
okay, we'll put him at 15.
Okay.
Or no, 16. We'll do 16.
The bat has 11, but it has
Okay.
blind sight for 60 feet.
11. Cool. Angle, you would hear this. You hear a twig snap under pressure coming from the east.
Kind of raise my hand and say, I'll raise my hand real quick, just to kind of get everyone's attention, and I'll kind of slightly like flick my hand like from the wrist in this direction.
I wave back at you.
You okay, Angle?
And I just say, I motion to, I point with the hand I was pointing in that direction to my ear, and I make a shush sound, and I point in that direction again.
Okay. Bernie kind of like looks over. Not moving.
I just look in that direction, kind of prepare what's it called, a spell in my hand.
What spell are you preparing?
I'm gonna prepare Toll the Dead.
Okay. Are you preparing it? Are you using for a trigger?
Less of a trigger and more just like, you know, more like if something, does attempt to attack us. So essentially, like, say like someone comes out and they're like they don't want to talk, I'm not gonna throw up. If I see like an obvious like aggression or something clearly wanting to attack us, then then yes.
Okay, so saving it for a potential threat.
Yeah, potential
Okay.
threat.
Gotcha.
I'll follow his example.
Bernie just kind of like looks around and I guess just reaches his hand on his weapon.
I'm doing the same
At
with
this
Ray of
point,
Frost instead.
okay. At this point, it sounds as though there are footsteps, but leaving, running away, kind of in a hurried walk.
Am I able to tell how many people are those footsteps are, or how many? Yeah.
You can hear it's just like it sounds like one set of footsteps.
Okay. Okay. One step. I kind of whispered a Locke. Should we follow?
I don't know where, but I can send my bat. It's pretty quick.
Yeah, probably best.
All right, lead me if need be. Put my hands on his shoulder and look through the bat, and it flies out from under my neck and just flies towards the direction he pointed. See if I can find anything.
Your bat is flying. Move as you see fit.
Which direction did you point, Angle?
East.
East. And it does have blind sight, so it could see them invisibly.
As you continue flying, You do see what looks to be some creature now running in. Where's the compass? In a northeastern uh, direction.
See something going northeast. Can I determine what it is?
Uh, you're just out of range. You could just see the figure itself.
Can I see whether it's like humanoid shaped at least, or whether it could be just an animal?
It looks like it's very low to the ground and very stocky.
Could just be a boar. Do you follow?
Are you
You're saying that
talking?
out loud?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
So can you? I'll say, yeah. We should probably follow. Something was definitely following us or listening to us.
I don't respond because I'm still looking through the bat.
I
My
tap him
hands
on the
are on your
shoulder.
shoulder. On your shoulders.
I tap his hand. I do a one tap for a yes, but I don't know if he knows that. So
I say, okay,
Well,
lead me. I'll
we
just
definitely
follow
had
you. Just
the
pull.
fiasco.
okay. So I'll start in that direction.
Direction northeast. I'll update you if it changes.
And then I do another tap, and then I start moving him. We'll go at a leisurely pace. We're not going to go too fast because I don't want him to trip.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
with the bat, I'll go as far out as the range allows, which is going to be this far, and then it will just stay at that distance to us.
You see this creature. It looks cloaked. As you are approaching it, it stops and turns towards your direction. You see it reach for something in its pocket. And
If the bat sees anything flying towards it, I'll dismiss it.
what do you mean flying towards it?
Like if he throws a dagger or shoots something or something like that.
Okay. So it does look like it's aiming at you. And there is a projectile coming towards
Dismissed.
you. It's gone.
Okay, I'm back with you, Engel. It's definitely not an animal. It threw an, I don't know, dagger or something towards the bat. I don't even know if I dismissed it in time. I might have. But it was cloaked. I think it's one of our guys. Should hurry.
Okay. Let's go, Bernie.
Okay. As you are running, it is also seemingly running the same speed. And as you arrive to where your bat used to be, you no longer see that creature in the area.
Changed direction after. I mean, it noticed the bat. It saw it disappear. It knows it's not being watched anymore. It will have changed the direction it was running at that point. I think we need to try to find tracks. That will get it if we just keep going the same direction.
Are any of us trackers? Bernie kind of pipes up.
Professionally, but we can try. I mean, I'm pretty good at being methodical. Sure, I
Yeah, I
can
know a little
dabble.
bit.
Where's the last spot where I saw it at when I was looking through the bat?
So the bat was right here-ish. And you saw this creature right here-ish. And it turned and through something, pretty much where you're standing.
Was there something here? Did the dagger land?
You can go ahead and make, I guess, perception.
Okay.
Analysis.
Perception check.
Assistance, thank you.
Mhm.
Plus 7 plus 4, so 17.
Okay, as you do look around, the only item you see is a rock kind of between you and Angle. Other than that, it seems to be nothing else in the area.
It grabbed something from its pocket though to throw at me, right? Or did it like reach down to the ground?
You saw it grab something from its pocket.
To be fair, my bat was flying. I'll go to the spot where I last saw it, and then I look towards the spot where the bat was, and I'll see if there's like a tree line of sight or something that we should check out.
Yeah, line of sight is perfect to where the bat was.
So the tree that I'm pointing at is the one that's behind there.
Where are you pointing? I don't see where you're
Oh,
pointing.
here.
No. The bat was like here-ish,
Oh, okay.
and then he threw it from like this direction. So there was line of sight.
That would have gone right between the trees. I mean, I think the dagger matters less, right? We should probably prioritize finding the creature.
Okay.
It would have thrown it this way, and I point, like, it was standing here, the bat was there, point the direction that the throw would have gone. But, can we search the ground here? See if we can find any kind of track?
Sure,
Investigate
yeah.
every leaf and
Yeah.
pebble that I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Did you do a survival check yet, or have you done like a or investigation?
Yeah.
yeah, you can do investigation. Yeah,
Yeah.
but do you have anything that might boost it, or is it literally just a straight investigation?
If it's an object that I'm looking at visually close enough to me, like within a foot, I can use my minute eyes of seeing for advantage. Don't know if that
With
would
your what? I'm
apply
sorry?
here. Minute eyes of seeing, or eyes of minute seeing, or something like that. Eyes of minute
Okay.
seeing, like that.
Okay.
So does that trigger here? Can I just look at it up close?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah.
I mean, with that, you could see. Yeah, there you go. You do see a series of leaves that are kind of ripped and crushed, um, where otherwise would be untouched in this forest. As you do notice them, it looks as though these were probably crushed under the weight of the foot that pivoted in order to throw the rock. Possibly the rock.
Right, there's some mark here. Can I find more in the surroundings? Get a direction.
Yeah, you can do another search if you'd like.
Wow. Okay. Another nat
Okay.
20.
All right. Well, where are you moving to first off?
I'm searching, well, probably not a full circle, but like a half circle around where it might have moved away from that spot.
Well, that's in that first time. Your search was like this area, and you saw
Oh, only the one spot?
yeah. Within one action, you've searched, and that was the leaves you saw under the weight of the footsteps.
Yeah, but like within that area that you're marking now, that was the only spot where there was actually something noticeable, was those leaves?
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So if you want to go to another area and check,
Okay,
yeah, with that
that'll be
area.
it.
Okay. So then that would be your another nat 20 that you just rolled. In this area, it seems as though there is one leaf like right here and a small twig broken in half under the weight of one or two other twigs.
Ooh, hang on, I got
So it looks
something
as
over
though
here again.
they placed their foot, crushing that.
You can keep doing this, but it's gonna be very slow, as you're noticing.
Okay.
What do you think? Keep going?
So I think that's really cool. Yeah, no, we'd probably keep going. I kind of whispered to him too. I also think too this might be a trap.
Oh,
Just a heads up.
was not thinking of that. Good point.
So be on the ready.
I'll actually resummon my bat. Try to see if it does come back. It does. I was in time before.
I'm sorry.
The
What was
bat,
the
it
question?
comes back.
Yeah, because
Okay,
you just
great.
dismissed it to like an alternate plane.
All right.
It's not like
Well, you know, you
someone
just
could...
said it. You just said it's gone, so I wasn't sure whether that meant it was dead or whether I disappeared.
No, it's like
So I
gone
had to
from
check.
this
Okay.
yeah, from this area of whatever you call it, this plane of existence.
And then I'll look through my bat because it sees invisibility. Is there someone hiding around us right now?
There is no one in your general vicinity that is hiding or invisible.
Okay. I'll keep checking through the bat every now and then in case they're sitting somewhere. But
So can't you have your bat also like do passively scans and alert you when you see something?
I can, yeah. All right. I'll tell the bat if it sees uh like a living creature. Well, I won't even specify living. If it sees a creature other than one of us around us, it should scratch my neck.
So we're all running. So you see these locks just kind of fall over and pick.
Good lord!
What happened? He scratched me.
You don't have anything like a spell for tracking. You have to do it manually.
I mean, I can have it up, but it's a concentration spell. It's only within 30 feet.
Oh,
So
okay.
once we get close, I'll be more effective. But until then, no, not yet.
All right. Then I'll just keep searching the ground.
Yep.
Next spot.
And I'll assist as well too, obviously.
So do you want to move to the next area?
Yeah. In the direction that that second spot pointed us, essentially. Which I think is about here, right?
Okay, so that's
That's 16. It's +8.
okay. So as you do check, there is nothing in that direction.
All right. Can't see anything around here. See if it
Are you
turned,
sure that's
maybe?
the direction?
No. Can we mark the spots where we found something?
Sure.
One was here originally, right?
Yep. Let me just put down.
The wrong one.
Let's see. The first thing, something small. We'll put down the light actually. Right there. Then the next one you made was right there.
Okay. So more like here. Oh, that's where we. Oh,
It's like right here, like near the edge. Yeah.
okay. I'll search again here, where it's actually in line.
Okay. 19.
27.
You do. Let me see. Let's do this. 10 feet. You do see something right there.
Oh, it's turning.
You do see a rock that was overturned and fresh soil uh, in the indent of where the rock used to be.
As if someone just stepped on it when running, or should I?
Yeah, is it like it stepped on it and like the rock like moved under the weight and then rolled out of the indent in the ground that it was sitting in?
This is working so far.
Yep, you're only a mile behind now.
Okay, going. Wow.
You see one more over here. It appears to be a couple leaves that have been moved out of a position, showing the bareness of the ground underneath.
Okay. Next one. 16.
16, you no longer see you in that area. You don't see anything.
Okay. Try somewhere else. Try here.
In that area, it appears as though. Wait, let me just double check. Yeah, there's nothing there as well. And you were here earlier, this part, right?
Yeah, around here.
Yeah, nothing there as well.
May have lost it, Angle.
Okay.
I'll try some more, but I feel like it changed something. Maybe it went up in the trees. Yeah, that's me. Up in the trees or something.
There is nothing in that area either.
Okay. Last one over here. And if there's nothing here, then I think it got away. 24.
Over there. Yep, nothing is either.
Okay. Anything up in the trees if we look up?
Look up.
Like if I'm just looking, I would have to climb up to use my
Ah,
eyes.
well, then, as you can see, it just looks like leaves and branches and.
All right. Well, okay. There was one of them. It ran. It curved.
Yeah.
But that's as far as I'm getting. I think.
There you go. Okay. Hmm. Alright. Clearly it was following us, and I think it knows who we are now.
I don't really know why they're running. They seem to me like they're stronger than us. They must not have gotten the task to kill us and only to like find out who we are and report back or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, like I said, if it's following us, might be able to go ahead and set something up, but I don't think there's a way for us to. Trying to think of a way for us to be able to talk about it without it, you know, hearing anything or seeing anything.
Or do you think they're after the pickaxe that I'm carrying under my coat?
Okay.
Are you guys looking for this thing?
Oh boy.
Lock is the definition of subtlety.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if there's any other way of getting them to follow us outside of all that we've already done.
You think back to going towards the city now with the additional knowledge that they are close by, they didn't disappear completely.
At least, I mean, did you get a good look at it, or?
I don't think I got that good of a look at it. Correct me if I'm wrong, DM, but I just saw it was a cloaked figure, and it definitely
you
threw
saw it
something
was-
at me, so it wasn't friendly.
Yes. Correct.
Well, I presume it's one of them. Of course, it could be somebody else that was cloaked, but I, wouldn't know who else would be watching it us currently.
I mean, like I said, we can still try. The fact that someone's keeping tabs on us, or something is keeping tabs on us, we know that they'll be back. So, if anything, we can still just go ahead and go back, try your thing, see if they'll let us in.
All right.
Yeah. And then whatever happens there, we can still come out here and try to what's it called? Find them.
Yeah. Maybe come
later.
back with a tracker.
Yeah.
Or a dog.
Yeah. 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 We do that.
I mean, become a dog. That's what I mean. You want to try it too? It was really fun.
What, polymorph?
Yeah. I can turn you into a dog. You can sniff out the trail.
No, don't turn me into a dog. Turn me into an owl.
An owl? Are they good at following tracks?
They have better eyesight, and I think they can see invisibility.
But then, how are you going to follow it if it's out of range already?
It might double back.
Might. So owls have dark vision. They don't have light sight.
Oh, they don't? Oh, okay. I thought they did. Okay. Just bats. Oh, you can turn me into a bat.
Could turn into a bat, but then I could just have my bat fly around if we're doing that.
Okay. All right. Or turn me into a cat.
Why do you not like dogs?
Huh?
What's your problem with dogs?
They sniff butts.
It's the what?
They sniff butts.
They sniff butts? You don't have to sniff butts just because you're a dog.
No, but what if someone sniffs my butt?
But, what? If you're a cat, you're gonna lick your butt? That's what they do.
Yeah, but that's my own butt, though.
But it's a
Okay.
butt.
You can do a
Angle
cat
just
if
says
you want.
fine. You could turn me into a dog. If any dogs come near me
Now
and
I
try to
feel
step my
like
butt, I'm biting them.
I'm forcing you or something.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But again, if any dogs come by me and try to step my butt, I'm gonna bite them.
Bite them where?
On their butt.
Yeah, of course, I knew it.
Ah, that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, you could do other fun things. You want to be a lizard, octopus, a
I don't
fish.
think an
I could turn
octopus
into a
is gonna
fish. That
survive
would
out
be
here.
funny.
I don't think that's gonna survive out here.
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
Okay. So here's my pet
Great.
fish.
Try to
Flop
kill
around,
him.
flop, 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 flop.
No, but yeah, we can do. I mean, a cat would probably work as well. They are also good at following tracks. I think, just like a dog.
Yeah. You can
Be
do
a cat if you want. Okay. Let's see. Polymorph, 4th level. We have a handful, so let's make the most of this. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
I cast Polymorph.
It goes terribly wrong.
And I turn you into a worm. No, I turn you into a
Oh
cat.
no.
Hey, that's even
let's
better,
get-
technically. It's, okay.
Let's get cat. Oh wait, orange is Bernie. Everything's weird in orange. Pew. Okay. Player permissions. There we go. All right. Engel, you are now a cat.
Yay.
All right.
You
Nice.
are immediately overwhelmed with different senses. Your eyesight is incredible. And you have a better sense of smell as well.
The last spot I found something was over here. And I point out those leaves that I found.
Oh, I don't think I control the cat.
Really?
Yeah, I only have Bernie and Bernie and myself. Okay.
Says you have permission.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. I turned it off and turned it on again. Meow, 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 meow.
Right.
That's what cats do, right? They sound like that when they walk.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so where was it at? Lock?
Are you asking me that as a cat somehow?
Oh no, you said you pointed, right? Where'd you
Oh,
point?
yeah. I pointed here at the, well, where the flame is in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I guess I'll roll perception to see if I can get a good look at it. Or should I do investigation?
It's your choice. If it depends on what you're trying to look for.
I'm trying to see if I can recognize it or if I can track it. I guess so that'd be survival?
You want the stat block? I can send you the stat block if you want. I have it for the familiar anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
Yeah. I'll put it in chat so that way both me and the DM can see it.
Yeah. Put it in general one here. course, you can ignore the part about attack restriction. That's for familiars. And about the trait familiar.
Okay, so advantage on perception checks. And does it go by based off my wisdom stats or the cat's wisdom
The
stats?
cats. Yeah.
Okay.
So this one, if you're trying to look for something, there isn't an advantage. If you're trying to smell something, there is an advantage. Because look at the keen smell.
Then I guess I'm trying to smell to see if I can track it. So if I can smell which direction it went in.
Okay.
Yeah. So wow.
Okay. So as you do try to smell around, uh, again, like I was mentioning earlier, your smell is not as strong as a dog's. So trying to pick up on, like, literally just like him running through the forest is a little bit difficult. But you do catch a whiff of something back to where you guys used to be.
Okay. Okay.
So that seems to be like the strongest smells. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I kind of look at Locke and I say, I meow and shake my head no.
Well, do you maybe want to try in the surrounding area or something? Because, you know, that was an expensive spell.
I shrug.
Give it your best, please.
I shrug.
I shrug.
Eh.
You turned him into a very apathetic cat. So
No,
that's
I
kind
am.
of on you.
I was.
Locke.
I'm actually very cat-like. Actually,
Yes.
that is very
Yeah.
cat-like and on point.
That's totally your fault. You turned it into the most apathetic animal in the animal kingdom.
So I'll go over here. Because I saw him over here. Same thing.
Okay, roll for smell.
That'd be 18.
18. Yes. All right. So you do
20
try to sniff
perception
the
plus 3.
leaves. You do smell the leaves, and again, that strongest scent seems to be coming from back to where you guys were earlier. You do smell, like, even though, like, for example, Locke and Bernie are next to you, you're picking up less on their scents around you and more on all the smells that came back from where you guys were.
And you said based off where we were, you talk about like where we were at or where we were camping and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
Like
back in that
going back in that
direction.
direction. Okay.
Yeah, that's where it seems to be the strongest smells.
Gotcha. Okay. So I kind of point with my paw in that direction, or I guess I said the trees are in the way. I think I could do this. Hang on, let me do that. There we go. All right, cool. Much easier. I point in this direction.
All right, just lead the way. I'll follow you.
Okay. Meow, 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 meow.
I'm glad you're doing it.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. All right, stop the bush. I guess I'll go ahead and smell again. Making
Okay,
sure it's
go
just
ahead.
getting stronger. 17.
17. Okay, it seems like the smell is coming from strongest pretty much in the direction of the west.
Direction of the west. Gotcha. I kind of yeah, and then head this way.
You have +3 in perception, by the way, not just plus. What's that? If I spot this as a
What is that?
player, did my character spot it?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a closer look at it.
It seems to be a piece of paper that is attached to one of the branches, as though a piece of the branch is stuck through the top of this paper, as though purposely left, as opposed to fallen out of a pocket left.
Immediately look around through my bat to make sure there's no one lurking.
Okay. Your bat looks around and doesn't see any eyes.
All right. Okay. I'll pick up the paper.
Okay. As you're doing that, let me just do one thing. It said, let me just make sure. Yep. Okay. Let me go back. It says Angle and Friends. Let me type it actually.
And I'm wondering if angle is misspelled.
And what?
Hmm?
Okay, I didn't have anyone selected, so all of that was for naught. I'll type it again.
No.
Because I didn't
Yeah,
have
you were gonna
anyone
have it in a
selected.
speech bubble. And
Yes. God bless America.
I mean, it's still in the chat, basically.
Is it?
Yeah, where the dice rolls are.
Oh, okay. Then there you go.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
Angle, it was one of your stupid. I guess I'll turn you back. I stopped concentrating. I think it's concentration on.
Wait, no, hang on. So I turn to you and I kind of look at you, like cock my head a little bit, like meow.
Like after I
Did
say I'm
Bernie hear
going
you?
to turn you back, you do that, or
Yeah.
okay? Well, I guess it's from one of your spy people, I think. It says Engel and friends. Engel is spelled correctly, by the way. They didn't spell it like you did back there. Kleinberg attacked two fallen. Lurk even in daylight, a friend on the council, and then magically lines keep appearing under what's already written as I'm talking.
You just had to unfold the paper a little bit further. There was a couple more folds in that
Yeah.
page.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, they really care about their image that they leave with me. I still think they're stupid though.
Sure.
I'll unfold one more time. Yeah. Okay, I think this is it now.
Yeah, that was the last fold. That was it. But there is a back. No.
Oh no.
Even better. No.
It's a long one.
Well, I was gonna say, so they right. Right, read it again, please, because I couldn't get out from the laughing.
It's directed at us. Kleinberg was attacked. Two fell, or two people fallen. They lurk even in daylight, and it's signed by a friend on the council.
Okay. What does Bernie say? Or I guess Ingle meows, nods, and then
Well, no,
points
you're
to
a
Bernie.
person again.
Oh, I'm a
I mean,
person again?
if you really want to meow, that's fine. But
Oh, I'm a person again.
no,
Okay.
he broke his concentration on the spell.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let me actually put you back in there. Sorry.
I said I couldn't tell. I'm still a cat.
I
But
was too busy unfolding all of the remaining messages. They were a chatty bunch.
Kleinberg attack. Two people.
Here we go.
And I looked at Bernie. So I pretty much looked at Bernie and I say, "Hey, see, someone on the council. This is how they've been talking to me."
I see. Well, it appears as though they hold you in good favor. So, if they're here to warn us, if they're here to, I guess, guide you on a path, much like I am, it seems as though we might be able to call on them to put you in the equal favor of the guards and the rest of the town. So,
Can we? Because again, like I tried to go to the council and I was stopped every time I tried to go there. Like,
well, who's it from?
It says a friend on the council.
So not just the council.
Also, your friend on the council for some reason likes to carry stones around in his pocket, it seems.
Well, was that actually a council member or the messenger?
True, the messenger does.
Yeah. I'm sure that was probably the non-lethal method of getting rid of pursuance.
Okay. Well, I guess we could go to Kleinberg. Or should we? I don't know.
I think we
Should we
should,
leave
yeah.
him there? Yeah.
I mean, your family is there. You wouldn't want family to be at risk of being attacked by those things, right?
Technically, everyone's at risk of being attacked by those things.
Yeah, but I would think you'd care, especially if it's your family, wouldn't you?
No, I do. No, I do care. I'm just saying that what I'm saying is
He's
that
equally caring of others as well.
yeah,
I get
yeah.
you.
I'm not saying I don't care, but what I am saying is that like I don't think there's any way of stopping them. You know what I mean? Like I don't think there's any way of stopping them at all outside of killing them. You know, like there's no prevention you can take because these things are meant to be slippery and just to get in anywhere and everywhere. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really get them though. Like, we were thinking at least that they came here to track us down, and then they tracked us down, and we spotted them, and so they started running, and now they're just killing anyone anywhere.
Well,
I
from
get it.
what it sounded like, they were attacking from the moment we stepped into the city. So I don't know. I don't know. They're probably doing the same thing they're doing back in Dolvo in Kleinberg.
Yeah, yeah, of course. But that's what I mean. Like, why did they attack the guards? Why also back at the mountain they attacked the guard on the road for no real reason. They weren't spotted or anything. They just do it for fun. But it seems really counterproductive to their goals for me. If they're like supposed to be these spies that are here to gather information and then bring it back to their master, why are they drawing attention to themselves by killing people left and right? You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah,
there's a difference from what you said when we were in Dolvo. We were looking for where an assassin would hide. Now you're saying they're spies. Spies gather information, assassins murder.
Even if they're assassins, why would their targets be those guards? I'm sure they weren't. I'm sure. Or are you thinking they were sent specifically to kill guards in towns?
I think maybe they don't know, those creatures don't really know what or who is Engel. It
yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Then
seems like they're
that would
just,
make them bad assassins if they just go around killing anyone, like while they're out on the job. You
I
know?
mean, I don't think they care. Like again, like
yeah. I
they're
think
not
it's
they're not
indiscriminate.
they're not like humans where they would rationalize these kind of things like empathy and stuff like that. These things are just killing machines. That's all they do. You know,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
which that's bad. That's even worse. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, we should try to start heading back to Kleinberg.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that I remember, Engel, is you said you gave a location and a name, and they know you're a dwarf. So, 2 out of 3.
True. Very true.
Oh no,
All
that
right. Well,
puts your family at even more danger if they are there on your trail. Essentially, that will lead them right to their doorstep.
true. True. You're not wrong. And it's apparently two's already two dead there too. So
And like you said, Locke, they killed the guards, the only ones that have weapons. They're getting rid of any competition before they clean house.
I mean, yeah, but I get what you're all saying, but still, they're assassins, which are meant to kill the target, not other people that aren't the target, and they can go invisible. They're I would get that if they're spotted and found out, then they'll defend themselves by killing whoever found them. But for example, the guards that we originally saw them kill, they were just walking along the road, and an assassin or a spy, it doesn't really matter. Both of them are meant to stay in the shadows until they do their thing, but they keep drawing attention to themselves with all their killing.
So
That's what I mean.
I don't think I don't think it's a matter of like them trying to draw attention. I don't think they care. Like it's not
Yeah.
it's not they're not going based off like the subterfuge and cloak and dagger s type of things here. It's more like a, hey, we're just gonna do what we want and just get the job done. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like there's not a there's all rhyme or reason. Again, they're not like humans where it's like, oh, I want to make sure like I don't want to bring too much attention to myself or them, like
Yeah.
sitting from the fire plane. They don't care. It's like, no, you're all like scum to us. You're lowly little
Yeah.
pieces of flesh that is here for our amusement.
Yeah.
Like it's yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's dumb
Plus,
too, but at the same time, again, that's they're not you can't reason with these things. They're killing machines.
yeah.
Sorry.
Plus, with the amount of attention going to the dwarves, uh, sounds like they just want to wipe you guys out.
Yeah.
Or us out. Wait a minute. What was
Yeah.
that town near the Yeti?
The dwarven one?
Yeah.
I think Cocterim. That's what's in the journal, at least.
That's right.
Do you think they're okay?
They weren't even fully built the last time we were there. Like they just barely started construction, honestly. But
Okay.
I mean, we could go check. I think, is that on the way to Kleinberg?
Rim? Not
Do you
at
know where
all.
Kleinberg is?
No, all right, okay.
Yeah.
No, it's a different continent and all that.
Yeah. Bernie kind of points to the northwest and says, Kleinberg is just right over there. And he points like up the mountain. And then Bernie kind of like points kind of southeast and said, Kleinberg is like the next continent away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, did they head in that direction?
What's the fastest creature you can think of?
Huh?
What's the fastest creature you can think of? Monster, beast?
I mean, something
Actually,
with
no, beast.
wings. Something with wings.
I just realized I can only do beast. I was thinking a fast way of getting there would be to turn someone into a horse, but then I realized maybe there's something faster than a horse.
Definitely something with wings.
Yeah.
There's like a certain hawk.
A rock?
Let's see if...
I mean, I'm not wrong, but...
The fastest hawk in the world is a peregrine falcon, and it exceeds 240 miles per hour.
Well, I'd have to carry the rest of us, so that would be the reason why I was thinking a horse, because then one of us could be a horse and the other two are riding the horse.
Technically, he just needs to be strong enough to carry a box.
That's true. Mm. looking at stuff now. The giant ape is fast. If we were next to water, it could be a giant shark. There's a bunch of dinosaurs, but I doubt my character would know about dinosaurs.
I'm going to say dinosaurs did not exist in this reality.
So he definitely would know about them.
Yeah, correct.
What the hell is an awakened white moose?
It's a
Speaks
moose that can talk back
druidic.
to you. Yeah, it's a moose that can talk back to you.
What? This hawk stat block only has a fly of 60 feet? I don't think so.
I mean, 60 feet is basically the fastest speed I've seen so far going through them. They're all 30 for the slower ones, 40 for the fast ones, and 60 for the very fast ones.
Yeah.
That could be a fun way of like fighting as well. Especially, I think Bernie fights melee, right? He doesn't cast spells or anything like that.
Correct.
Yeah, you only slow anyway.
I could turn him into some big, massive animal. Giant boar.
I just saw a stat block that has a fly of 80 feet.
Ooh. Right. Filter by movement type, fly.
Yep, it looks like the fastest animals have 80 feet. Yep, that's the fastest you can go.
Giant eagle has 80.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that would actually be something that makes sense as well. We were thinking like birds of prey, just a giant version of one. We want to do that. Have perhaps, how much do we weigh? Who's the lightest? Who's the heaviest?
Probably me.
Well, you, then you would be the eagle carrying me and Bernie.
I'm taking you guys to Isengard.
Or you could carry only Bernie and I'm in the chest. That would also work because I don't need to breathe in the chest. And then Bernie could
Well,
have the toy chest and activate it once we get there.
Technically, you don't need to breathe for 10 minutes in the chest. Because the holding breath thing, it's up till 10 minutes, and then you start having some issues.
I'm not holding my breath. I have, as part of a feature of
I'm
my
saying for Bernie.
race. Oh, yeah. If we get there within
holding your
10
breath.
minutes, then it's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly long, actually.
Yes, it is.
But I'm sure an eagle could carry a dwarf. Want to do that? Get to Kleinberg quickly?
I'm gonna try, but I would say when you go inside the chest, do your spells still stay there or do they go away?
There wouldn't, like, there are some spells, that say they get deactivated if they ever leave the range or something like that. It's not the case for polymorph.
Okay.
So as long as I keep concentrating on it, it should be fine.
All right. Yeah, I can try.
And it's up to an hour. Well, after an hour, it would run out. If you get hit and the new form's hit points go to 0, then you would change back. or if I stop concentrating on it.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm down. Right? Bernie, if
All
you're okay with it.
right.
Give me just 1 second to look at this.
You gotcha?
So this is saying the new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's, or the target's level.
Yes.
So I don't think a giant eagle's is gonna
Giant eagle has a
pass.
challenge rating of 1.
Okay, good. Perfect. Okay.
Challenge ratings are really low for most things. I think this is
Is it
more
a
so you
giant eagle or
can't
is it a rock?
turn your friendly dog into some super strong beast, but you can turn a player character into pretty much any beast.
Wait, is it a
Okay.
giant eagle or is it a rock?
It's a giant eagle.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's not a
challenge
rock.
1.
Gotcha. Sorry, because yeah, apparently they are different. They are very much different.
There are other giant birds. It could also be a giant vulture. That's a bit slower though. Giant swan. That's pretty.
This one I'm kind of surprised. The only thing that really kind of surprised me is that I would have imagined you'd have to have seen the animal to change it into, but it never says that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I'll still
I
only,
mean,
that's why I was basically disregarding the dinosaurs. I'll only do stuff that I feel like he wouldn't
yeah,
know about, but yeah.
yeah.
All right. Then maybe teach Bernie the command words for the chest, because otherwise, he's gonna have to get me back so I know when to stop concentrating. So you'll have to get me back before I turn you back into yourself. And then give Bernie the chest, and then I'll turn you and hop in the chest.
Okay, so I'll tell Bernie. I'll get the chest of Bernie and I'll say, hey. Actually, are there command words for the chest? I thought there wasn't. I thought you just open it.
There's a command word to turn it from the tiny chest into the big chest, yeah.
Oh.
Which
I
we
did
never
not know
actually
that.
said as something, but we just said, that you know it and I know it.
Okay.
So then
I
let's make
teach.
an actual word for it then.
Yeah.
What's funny?
I like how you just instantly went with that. Funny word we can choose. The
No, it just
Okay.
says, I actually looked at the spelling, and it just says you can use an action and touch the replica to recall the chest. It doesn't need a command word.
Oh darn! I was actually thinking about what a fun word.
Well, we can still do one.
So we could it could be Yermagon.
but you have to say it like Jormungand.
Yermagon. Oh, Yermagon.
Uh-huh.
All right. So what is the chest? What do you have to do for the chest? An action?
Yeah, an action and touch it.
Okay. So then what action would it be?
I think you just touch it. Yeah, just touch it.
We should definitely throw it down like a Pokeball.
That's funny.
You guys decide the action.
Yeah, that
Because you have to
the
relay this.
command
You
word
have to relay this to
which
Burn.
doesn't
To Bernie.
actually exist could be I choose
Yeah.
you.
There we go.
Yeah. Throw the tiny chest on the ground and shout, "I choose you."
I choose you.
Is that what you want it to be?
Like that. You good? You want to do that, Engel? You like it
That
too?
sounds good to me. No,
All
that sounds
right.
good to me.
Do that then.
Okay. Bernie is gonna say, "Okay, I'll just like lightly toss it on the ground in a soft spot."
You
But
can also
okay.
say, "I choose you," or not.
All right. I choose you.
Okay.
Okay.
Angle, ready to be a bird?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, I cast polymorph.
Okay, let's
I'm a bird.
put a bird on the board. Okay. There we go.
Wow. That's a bird.
Hey, you've only learned about it in your books. You've never seen a picture of it. All right, let's see. I think there actually is a giant eagle.
Just need an eagle and then you can make it giant anyways, right?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Elementals, Alpha.
They're currently working on the library and searching through the libraries. So
Oh,
what you're
that's
doing
good.
now is going to get easier soon.
Yeah,
Ish.
because this is just like a pain. Human monstrous? We got this one. That's decent. They definitely need to have more animals because the selection's not that great.
Level are we? Level 9. So
9?
I could currently turn us into literally any creature on D&D Beyond except for one. Well, any beast, that is.
Yeah.
What's that?
The only one it can't be is a Traxigor. I don't know
Oh,
what that is.
actually, I was just
That's
thinking.
a bummer.
I was just thinking too. Yeah, no. When you're saying the only ones you can see, I think that only applies to druids. Druids can only turn in the ones that they see. I think polymorph,
Okay.
you get the choice of the entire list.
Yeah. All right, this is as close as it's gonna get.
Whoa. I mean, that's great. I just looking at the Traxigor though. I wouldn't know about the Traxigor, I think, but that using that to polymorph into would be super OP because it has a challenge rating of 12. So at 12th level, you can turn into a Traxigor, and the Traxigor is an 18th level spellcaster.
Good
You
lord.
can turn a 12th level character into essentially an 18th level character.
Let me see what a Traxigor looks like. Oh, it's like what is it? An otter.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have a picture on D&D Beyond, but the description says the Traxigor was polymorphed into an otter years ago and decided he preferred the new form to his original one, that of a wizened old man, wizened. His otter form was made permanent by a wish spell. He's only a beast because of a wish spell. He used to be a human.
Oh, well, Wish is different though. Wish is, ugh.
But then, other than that one weird Traxigor exception, the highest challenge ratings on beasts are 8. So anything we can think of, we can become, essentially.
This is pretty cool. Whoa. Good lord.
Yeah, polymorph is a really powerful spell when used in the right hands.
I'm looking at the Traxigor stat block. Holy smokes.
I think isn't that one
Yeah.
that you can't necessarily turn into? I forgot. No, that's not it. It's the what's it called? The big gigantic Godzilla one. I forgot his name.
Oh, Tarask.
Yeah, Trask. Yeah.
That's not going to be a beast. That's probably a monstrosity or something.
No, well, there's a way for you to turn into it, but like I think when you turn into it, you get like enraged or something like that. But I think only druids can do it. I forgot what it.
Oh,
There's a way
okay.
for someone to turn into it. Yeah, there's a way to do it, but like a friend of mine told me it's like so silly. on how to get it, and it's not even worth it because then you just become enraged, and then you essentially start like attacking your party members and stuff like that. Like it's
Wow.
yeah, it's not worth it.
Oh, the Traxigor is crazy.
Yeah. Plane
It can
shift,
cast
line blank,
invisibility
time
at will
stay.
as well.
Yeah.
Turn me into that lock. We'll fight him on. I'll fight him on their own turf.
Unfortunately, it's only invisibility and not greater invisibility. But I can
That's
cast
fine.
greater invisibility.
So that's fine. We can make it work.
And if you turn on the non-DnD sources, like, you know, they have books now on D&D Beyond from that are not official D&D books. And there's also a couple ones with higher challenge ratings. Mostly it seems from Obochima, Tales from the Tall Grass. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you don't know Obuchina?
No.
I don't know it either. Oh, you never heard of Obuchina? Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, and there's
All
also
right.
a Tome of Beasts that also has a couple.
Yeah. All right. So now, Engel, you are polymorphed into a giant eagle. You majestic looking beast.
Caw,
Right.
caw. I'm a bird. Caw.
I'll hop into the chest.
Bernie just tosses the chest into the bush. All right, let's go. So wait, what's the command to make it smaller again?
I'll probably just touch it again. Let's see. Spells, manage spells, spellbook. Secret chest.
Engel, what do you think the action should be?
To send it back, you use an action again, and you need to touch both the chest and the toy version of the chest.
Okay, Engel, what's the action?
Oh, I thought he said to throw it, right? Yeah.
No, it's to make it large. But this one is what's to make it small.
Oh, to make it small, chop it.
What?
Chop it.
Okay.
Like a hand chop, like you chop
Okay.
like a chop on the top of it to make it small. So like, bah, like
Okay.
smack it.
One hand is on the smaller thing, and then you just chop the bigger one. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are invisible. Bernie picks up the chest. Is the note gonna stay there?
Oh, I didn't think of picking it up.
Okay, it's still there.
Ingle will grab the note with his beak, and then
Got
kind
it.
of push it towards Bernie.
All right. Bernie puts it in his pocket, picks up the chest, and chops at it. It reduces in size, and he places everything into his other pockets. All right. Whenever you're ready,
Okay.
he'll just climb on your back, I guess.
Yep. I will
Yeah.
jump off the ground and I'll leap up.
Okay. You are now in the air.
And I'll fly. It's west or is it east?
Sorry.
Bless you.
He hears the very small words "bless you" come from the chest and says, "Thank you." It is northwest of our current location. That's what Bernie says.
I will fly northwest.
All right, you got your dude. He's
Yeah,
flying. If you want to control, and then there you go. Control to lift it.
That's what I'm trying to do. For some reason, it's not letting me. do that with control. No. There we go.
Yep, there you go.
There we go. Okay. Why can't I go higher? Oh, there's a tree there.
Yeah.
Okay, come over here.
Bernie's kind of like holding on for dear life as you're just kind of like knocking into the trees and like trying to get used to your wings. All right.
So now to northwest. So,
There is also a cliff that's like directly in front of you.
like, is it higher or lower?
It's like this height, and it like kind of comes and ends up like right here.
All right, then I'll fly higher. I'll just kind of
Yeah.
go in that direction here. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. At this point, you can now see the entrance to Dolvo, and you see in the northwest there is also the remnants of Grenza. Okay, you soar straight up into the sky.
And it's
You
this
now
square.
see the inside of Dolvo, and you are flying over the barrier between Grenza and what is Kleinberg. Okay, you are now getting almost over Kleinberg.
Okay, I will. It's about here.
Okay.
Now touchdown.
Holy smokes!
Touch. There we go.
Okay, perfect. Bernie immediately like jumps off your back and uh tries to do the whole tossing the chest. I choose you. And the chest just expands. And he opens the chest, revealing a lock.
Oh, hi there.
Uh, hey. Flying is a little bit crazy, but we're here.
Oh, it was nice and calm for me. um, I'll stop concentrating on polymorph.
Okay. Let's see. That one falls off. And Ingle returns to his form.
Okay,
You
awesome.
had a little trouble in the beginning, but definitely got used to that flying thing really quick.
Next time you could try it. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's something. That was scary to say the least, but uh so how are we going to go about this?
Oh, I'll just ask around. I'll probably just ask around and see, what we can find.
Okay.
I was also going to say, Bernie, you can go ahead and stay here. Me and Locke currently have uh super stealth right now, so we'll just sneak in and take a look. I sneak in.
Can't see me or no, see Bernie.
All right, perfect. All right. What was that? Lock?
I can only see Bernie. I can't see me or Engel.
Yeah, we're super stealth.
Oh,
We're
You
sneaking
can't
around.
see right in front of Bernie?
no.
No, we're super stealth.
Didn't select myself, but I don't see myself.
Engel, can you see yourself?
Nope, I thought I was stealthy.
Let me try reloading. BRB. Also try just loading back into the map. Ah, there we go. This
No,
user now?
I'm visible now.
Yahoo.
I can see myself now.
All right, good. All right, let's see.
Polymorph is way overpowered. Just,
Why is that?
just looking at strong beasts, they're like massive.
Oh yeah.
Yep, they're gigantic.
Uh,
Yeah, I need to step away for a second. I need to go grab one of my birds. They jumped out. Be right back.
I think it's a huge creature. I think it's medium, large, and then what's the order?
Holy crap, large.
Medium, large, huge, gargantuan. So a huge beast would be 15 by 15 feet. It's massive. Turn one of us into a 15 by 15 foot crab.
Nice.
Or into a whale.
Hey. Don't body shame. Nice.
Sorry about that. They ran away from me the entire time. Ugh, okay.
Rude.
I know. Seriously.
You have quails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 of them. Sorry, no. Yeah, 6 of them.
You eat the eggs?
Sometimes. Most of the time. When we can.
Yes.
When we can. They have a tendency to hide them in really dumb areas.
Oh, really?
And we'll miss. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, yes. I have found
Okay.
eggs in so many dumb areas. Or
Okay.
accidentally stepped on them because they put them in really obvious areas that you don't think, hey, I wouldn't lay an egg here, but they do. Yeah. Okay.
Where do you normally
So,
lay your eggs?
I mean, one would think you'd make a nest, but instead they would put it like in the middle of our kitchen
Oh, I see.
or right next to like a door. So, yeah. Yeah. They're great sometimes.
So what are we doing now? You want to go see your family, probably?
I'm gonna look around. I want to look around first. If there was, say, some deaths, right? Definitely want to see if there's any commotions or anything. You know what I mean? Like,
All right.
yeah, yeah. So
Hold on. I'm seeing a tunnel over there. Is that the only way in and out of the city? You know?
I think so.
I might want to take a minute to set up an alarm there just so we know if someone comes here or, more importantly, leaves.
Can you make an alarm or no?
I can, yeah. It's gonna take a bit. It's a ritual spell, takes 10 minutes.
That's fine.
All right, I'll go do that. Go in a couple feet in case someone just enters the tunnel, and then I'll set up an alarm here to alert me mentally. Oh. Is there a guard at the other end of the tunnel?
What tunnel? This one?
Yeah. I went in there to set up an alarm, and I'm seeing that at least there's a mini at the other end. Is there actually someone there?
That might have been from when you guys first went in. Yeah, that was Sebastian when.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nothing. I'll set up an alarm here so I'm alerted mentally if someone tries to, or not if someone tries to, they can just do it if they go through it, enter or leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take 10 minutes doing that, and then I'm back following Engel wherever he wants to go.
Oh.
Oh, also too, Locke, did you see anything in the chest when you opened it? Was there a horn or a glass eye?
Stare?
There was a note. The note said, I heard you call someone stupid.
Dang.
Oh, man. No, the note was from Sebastian, and he said,
Oh, you're typing it?
yes.
All I see is a picture of an otter in a cape.
Nice.
That's all the note says. It's like I don't understand what it means, but I get it though.
That was the Trabaxi. Oh, Traxigorth, that's what it was called. Yeah, there was a note, but basically just saying it's gonna take a bit. They're gonna make an eye, the blacksmith is, or at least try to.
Okay.
So we'll get it eventually. I think you only need one or the other, though, right? Do you need both?
You need both.
You need both here. So one is for seeing, one's for hearing.
Oh, okay. So then you could just see.
Yeah. So okay.
Oh, I'm just remembering there was more.
Well, I can't type everything all at.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
You could start looking into a horn. But yeah, also, I guess he's doing it, but it's gonna take some time.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right. So where did you want to check out before going to your parents?
I just want to go ahead and take a listen to everything around the little town. See if anyone's saying anything. See if I can find or see if we can spot anything. Because
Bernie,
it's so small.
I'll just follow you, but Bernie, just in case we get in a fight, just so you know, you're gonna be turned into some wild animal. So just fight with whatever you have.
Okay, I'm gonna be turned into an animal.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a big old crab, or maybe if we're around the water, some kind of water animal, or an ape.
For what purpose?
Just for fighting, you know. We get in a fight.
He's like, but why though?
Yeah, but why?
You know, to be strong, and if you were a crab, you could also catch those things that we're trying to catch in your claws.
Is that the plan? He's looking at Angle.
Yeah, this is the first time I've heard of it.
This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Is this really cool? I think this is really cool. I mean, I guess I could become a crab if you don't want to.
I mean, was this a part of the plan?
No.
Okay.
I just, you know, with the whole bird that we just came up with, and that was already pretty cool. But then I realized I can turn any of us into anything I can think of. I mean, you know, horizon's the limit. Like I can, whatever you can come up with. Isn't it cool? It's really cool.
He kind of like looks back at Angle. Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Buddy.
All right.
I mean, here it's not a bad plan for us to have on the back burner, or for us to have in our back pocket in case something, you know, it goes south.
Yeah.
Not going to not yet. No, it is a good plan. But if we're just gonna go ahead and just do that for like as soon as like a little scuffle happens, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think it would probably want to attack me more given giant crab uh, perceptions or bias against seeing a giant crab just kind of pinching its way around the town.
All right, all right. I'll cool it.
No. Again, it's not a bad plan. It is 100% not a bad plan. Just that it's a plan that we definitely want to leave for when we want to, when we're in dire straits.
Exactly. I wouldn't want to incite violence given my appearance.
Yeah, me personally, I like the idea, but yeah, no, starting off at crab is going to be a little. I want to lean into crab, not start at crab.
Starting off at crab.
Hey,
Oh, that's good.
maybe ape then. That's more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
I mean, 2 arms, 2 legs is a lot like what you are now. Yeah,
Thimble
but
bum.
Yeah.
not just you.
Yeah, wild apes. They're nothing to fear.
They should be
Wait,
something
are
to
there wild
fear.
apes?
That's why it's cool.
It's like, are there wild apes? What the heck? Stops and looks around. Yeah.
I mean, Bernie kind of pipes up. I did hear there are some wild apes in Yatal, but
Oh, that's different. Those are not apes. Those are the yetis.
no. This is Yatal. You guys haven't been to Yatal yet.
Okay.
Technically,
I thought you were gonna make a joke that that's just the locals.
no.
Oh,
Well, the locals do keep them from, again, what I've heard. They do keep them kind of like as pets, but yeah, I wouldn't want to run into any of the locals.
I've been through it all, kind of. Mostly went along the coast by boat, but
Yeah, it's the civilized parts are civilized, but the other areas are big no. All right, as soon as we get down and discover something, we'll call it a session.
so far, though, everything kind of seems like normal. Nothing.
You don't see any townspeople. It seems as though they've kind of taken a day off.
Okay, is this during the day or is this at night?
This is early morning. Let
Okay.
me actually switch. Right there. That should be kind of morning-ish.
it's visible from up here.
Yes.
There's something on their angle. Blood
Okay.
or something.
So I'm trying to figure out how to get down there because, like, I'm not seeing any ways down.
I think there was a stair back at the field we were at earlier, but I mean, we can
Yeah.
just
Is this
Yeah,
stairs?
right
I don't
here.
see
climb
any.
down here. Yeah, there.
Oh, I see
Right
it.
here.
Wow, that's really hidden. Okay.
Yes.
That's really hidden. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. Come over
I thought you were
here.
specifically going to like your mother's house.
No. I want to look around.
That's not there. Yeah. There you go. Deeble, deeble, deeble.
Watch me, Mom.
Mother,
Mama.
mommy.
All right.
Oops, thing.
So you definitely do run into a bloodied bodied or a bloodied body just on the path to go down to the water. As you do look at it, you see that this individual does have what appears to be a sword, kind of not drawn, but kind of tucked away. And it is lying on its stomach, not on its back. And you see gashes on its back, just like open wounds.
Did it look similar to the ones that we saw before?
Uh, you can go ahead and make a investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Investigation. 12.
12. For what you've noticed, they are very thin gashes, but it looks like they run deep. Not dissimilar to the ones that you saw in Dolvo,
Okay.
or to avoid the double negative, similar to the ones you saw in Dolvo.
Similar.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, it's across his back. And I guess with that 12, you do see that um, there are three distinct slash marks. One of which seems to be going down the vertebrae, and then two of which seem to be focused on going across its back.
Okay. I look the lock. Uh, you can figure out anything on your end as well, or as far as I can tell, they look a little similar.
What do you mean?
I said, can you spot anything? Are you able to see anything? Any more information than me, or able to glean anything out of this? Because I tell them, like, as far as I can tell, it looks really similar to what we saw in
I mean, I can try
yeah,
investigating the body and see if I find anything.
yeah, please.
Okay. Take a real close look at the wounds
Okay.
and what he's carrying, mostly at the wounds, I think.
Yep. With a 19, you see that there also is blood that is still seeping, but very, very faintly from its underbelly.
All right. I guess I'll take a look there. It was slashed in the belly, or
Like, is he dead or is he still like alive?
He's dead,
Okay.
but the blood is still like draining. So you said, Locke, you take a look?
yeah, at where that blood is coming from.
So he's lying on his stomach.
Oh, do you want to turn him over angle, or should we maybe respect for the dead and
Let's turn him
stuff?
over. Let's turn him over.
All right, I'll turn him over.
Okay, you turn him over, and it appears as though these are still the same width, but the length of these um, cuts is very thin. It's very, like, not long cuts.
Hmm.
So can we tell by what kind of weapon they were made?
It looks as though. How would you be able to just to tell
Like, is it
what
narrow
weapon?
and deep? Then it would more likely be like a stabbing weapon, like a dagger or a rapier, or is it gouges like from an axe, or
So these are very similar to the wounds on its back, and they're very similar to the wounds that Engel would have seen in Dolvo, except the wounds on the front look to be deep, not slashes. It looks like piercing damage, not slashing damage.
right? Probably stabbed in the belly, slashed in the back.
So definitely two people pretty much hitting him at once for sure.
Either that or it was one after the other.
Yeah.
What about the neck? Is there anything at the neck?
There's nothing on the neck.
Right. But his sword wasn't drawn, so he didn't have time to fight. So yeah, it might have been both of them. I mean, we are expecting that there's two left, right? We killed two, and then you saw four originally. Likely that both of them are here, yeah.
Hmm.
It will probably be bad taste if I raised his body, right?
You can still speak to the dead though.
We can speak to him, true.
Yeah.
Actually, see, I've never done that. What kind of level is that? How hard is it?
Yeah.
Um, here, third level. Yeah, that's not so bad. I can do a third level. You can ask him 5 questions if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. He doesn't have to answer us, so maybe it's best if you talk to him, since you're a dwarf and from here and all that. He might be more likely to answer you than me.
Hmm.
Okay. I'll cast Speak with Dead. Then step back and let Engel talk.
Okay. You see the creature's eyes kind of blink to life as it um yeah, as it kind of it kind of comes back to movement, and yeah, it looks kind of around and looks at you, Engel, as you're standing closest.
Okay. Oh yeah. Can anyone ask the question, or does it have to be Locke because he cast a spell?
I mean, it's just gonna someone's life to a corpse. Beep beep beep. Answer the questions you pose. So it looks like it's gonna be Locke.
Okay. I'll
You
ask.
grant life, and you ask the questions.
Okay, I'm purposefully not posing this or not formulating this in the form of a question. Engel, tell me what I should ask him.
Oh, I mean, how'd you die?
How did you die?
Or I, yeah.
Too late.
You see, and the creature or the dwarf kind of like looks around with its eyes, and you see its lip kind of like trembling as it's trying to move its mouth. From behind attacked and simultaneously stabbed in the gut.
I have another one. How would you describe the attacker or attackers?
I never even saw it coming.
Okay. No.
Okay. I guess.
I could ask him for his name, so maybe they wouldn't know him here. It's not like they need to know who he is. We know that there were 2 attacks, though. Perhaps he knows something about the other one.
Well, no, not that. No. I had the question in my head. That. I guess. I guess we could ask him how long ago it happened, so that we have a time frame of, before.
I don't know if it will know, but he would probably know more or less what time it was. I could ask him that. I don't think he was aware of time passing while dead. Okay. What time and date would you guess that you roughly died?
He gives you the date of the night before, the time and date. I wanted to check down at the water, and it was so dark. Maybe last night?
Okay. 2 questions left.
How many questions do we get?
We get 5. It's been 3 so
I
far.
was gonna answer as the guy.
Oh, like in the D&D movie?
I'm being very careful not to ask Engel any questions.
But the guy wouldn't know how many questions you had left.
Okay.
One time earlier, I was thinking so hard about how to not make it a question. I just said Engel. I didn't say anything else.
Like Engel? I'm not Engel.
Yeah, because Engel would be a question.
Engel, period.
No, he's a boy. He doesn't get those. I guess.
So he was attacked last night simultaneously front and back, so it was definitely 2 of them, but he didn't see them. I could ask him why he was on his way down to the water if we are interested in that.
I was gonna ask why he's here. Like, is he a resident? Is he just a guard? Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. What is your connection to this place here, this town?
I'm a resident. I live here. He kind of like looks over at Engel, like very, very top of his head, because he's, Engel, the position.
Yeah.
Engel?
Yeah, I'm angled. That's me.
Consider whether or not you recognize him, Engel.
Oh, would I? I think so. Yeah, I probably would.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, I would. How's he dressed? DM? Is he just in a guardian uniform, or is he just dressed in like common clothes?
Common clothes. This is just they just have a very limited selection for
Dwarves. No, I
dwarves.
got it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. Okay. Phew. Sorry.
Bless you.
I look at him. Larry?
He responds,
I'm just coming up with a name.
"No,
Okay.
no, Nerfeg," and then you see him go cold.
Nerfeg.
You could have asked him the questions all along. I didn't even need to ask. Okay.
So Nerfeg.
Mm,
And
well, I
he's
mean,
dead now, right? He went back to. He's no longer there. He's gone.
yeah, that was the fifth time he answered.
He
Okay.
has his name up because Engel would recognize him.
Nerfeg coal miner. Okay.
You know him as being the resident who lives in this location.
Okay. And he said he was going down to the water over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bit weird since he was attacked from the front and back, but if he, at least the attacker from the back would have probably been hiding in the bushes here. Maybe the one in the front invisible.
I guess.
But my guess.
I guess so. Here, I'll look around him since he said that they are around here. So I'm gonna start doing some investigations to see if I can find any tracks or anything like that. Oh, wrong button. Crap. Yeah. Wrong button. There we go. Investigation. 12 again.
Okay, you look around and it looks. You can see there are, like, because it's dirt, because the dirt actually is a little bit muddy. You can see small footprints. Unusual for this town.
Okay.
What's unusual to the
Do
town? Footprints of that size are unusual.
Yes.
There's no kids living here.
No kids with that size and makeup kind of footprint. And as you do see Engel, who he himself is pretty much young in comparison, his boot size is way bigger than the print.
What kind of feet did the guys have that we fought? Or not fought, but poisoned. Well, we also fought them. Did they have normal feet, like humanoid, or did they have like hoofs or something?
Uh, they had like very slender feet, no shoes, just barefoot. Um, you, yeah.
So this could potentially be a match, what we're seeing here, maybe.
I'll say go ahead and make a survival check.
Oh, straight roll. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not really sure. Like in the heat of the moment battling those creatures, you only saw them that really one and a half times kind of thing. It's not clear.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, outside of that, the only thing I can think of is continue looking around. You see it's heading into the water as well too. But I guess, or do I see where the tracks are heading to at least, or no? Just a bunch of tracks here, and then they kind of disappear.
Where are you looking?
Where I am, like I was, or sorry,
Sorry, in what direction are you looking from where you're standing?
well,
Okay.
I was initially looking at looking here
Mhm.
where he was at and seeing where they would go to as well. So
Okay.
first, I wanted to see if I could find the tracks. If I do find tracks, then I want to see where the tracks are going.
So the tracks that you are currently, like the ones that you just found, seem to be facing in the direction of the body.
Okay. And there's no tracks leaving the body, or do I
Uh,
do another investigation for that one?
Given that the body is on the grass, they're in the mud. You don't see a return of tracks. So it just looks like the tracks are leading towards the body, and then after that, you don't see any mud footprints around the body at all.
Okay.
So it looks kind of. That didn't work. Try it again. That didn't work. Is it 3? Yes, it is. You see, like that. Those are the tracks you see.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. So check over here as well. I'll investigate over here as well. See if I find anything.
Okay, go ahead.
What? There we go. Oh boy.
Yeah, given that it's just the grass and this is a well traveled path for the dwarves, you would know this as well. This is just a very just normal path. It's very hard to gather any information looking at the grass and any of the ground. It seems as though the dirt was the best for finding anything for the tracks.
Okay. All right. Look the lock and say, "You think of anything?" I believe I may have. I might have nothing. We might just have to go around the old-fashioned way and just ask around, poke around.
I mean, yeah, I think we do anyways because this was last night. Whatever he saw or what happened here, not long ago, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we can check out the water since that's where he was going. Maybe he was going there because, maybe the first kill was at the water or something, but
Yeah, we can go there.
that's about the only thing I can think of. He might have also just gone to the water to check on his fish traps or something like that. Who knows?
He's a coal miner.
Oh,
Why is a coal miner going in the water?
Well, search around here, see if we see any more footsteps or something.
Yeah. Do a investigation.
Okay. So as you do an investigation, let me see what the roll is going to be.
Oh my god. It's not my
It
day today.
seemed, yeah, it seems like a lot of the water has washed along the shore, and possibly that could be the reason why it's so hard to find any tracks.
Okay. Just look at the log and say, hey, no, looks like there's not much here either.
Yeah.
So
You should probably talk to your family.
yeah. I'm gonna check on them.
There was also a second death that we could look into, see if we find out more there, but
Like it's the second death that must have happened earlier. Wait, so would this be the third death?
well, we got the note this morning, so by the time we got the note, he was definitely already dead. But I don't know how fast that courier was.
Yeah.
As you get about
I just
there,
saw something.
Locke.
That's
What?
angle in the front.
No.
I
Like
mean,
literally where you
this?
got your character here. That's
Yeah,
what I
that was
said.
angle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Engel, when you got about there, you did hear like crying coming from somewhere nearby, but muffled.
There's a house right here. Let's check over here. Oh, I see something.
You see a body.
Is
And
the crying
you now
coming from the
have a better hearing on that crying. Seems to be coming from behind the door.
the body? Have to go down and touch it. Is it cold or is it still warm?
It looks like it's been there a little while.
Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock.
As soon as you knock, you hear a very high-pitched, worried scream as the crying stops, and you hear the sound of a few pieces of furniture kind of get shuffled and moved and knocked over, and silence fills the air. The only thing you hear is the sound of the water in the distance.
Again.
You hear no sound.
Okay. So they don't want to talk?
Are you saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you say?
So, hey, I guess they don't want to talk.
Who? Who's there?
Uh, My name is Ingle. From the town.
Hingle,
Yeah,
you're back?
for the moment.
What are you doing outside?
Trying to figure out why there's dead bodies out here. What's going on?
You hear for a second like pause. What's your mother's name?
Crap, I forgot. Give me a second to go on my notes. I do have their name. It's just yeah.
You hear the door lock.
I know, right? Sorry, my notes are not. My notes are not in order. Oh. Wait, hang on. No, wrong notes. I know where they're at. I know where it's at. Where it's right here.
You could also go into our previous chats and just type in the word mother.
I don't understand why. No, because like I have my notes. I have it like written down for
Sure.
them like everywhere, and for some
Hmm.
reason, I this happens every single time. I try to um I try to go back and look for them because I thought I pinned this, and I guess I didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mother's name is Julia.
Okay. You hear like the sound of sliding wood against the floor as she's moving furniture, and you hear shaky footsteps approaching. You now see a silhouette of her against the glass of the door, and she slowly cracks it open, and she sticks her head or her eyes through the little opening in the door just to make sure. It's good to see your face. Um, and she kind of looks behind you. Are they with you?
Yeah, they're with me.
Okay, well come in. Hurry, please.
Okay. I got a motion to lock in Bernie. Hey guys, we're gonna go inside here.
Okay.
What's going on?
And with that, let's call the session for today.
Bye bye, YouTube.
Hi YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.